Good morning. We are going to continue with our alternative pronunciations today, but first we're going to start with our flashcards, phase 3 and phase 5. Let's see how you do. I, Z, V, O, Oi. Great job. Brilliant. X, fantastic. A, ow. Y. Sh, brilliant. J. E, fantastic. W. E, R, O, ear. Brilliant. Keep going. Ow. O, ooh and you. Air. Great job. I. Brilliant. O, oi. Fantastic. A, ch. O, I, E, O, Z. Brilliant. Keep going. Almost there. Qu. Your. Ooh and you. E. Great job. W. 2 left. Ooh. A. Fantastic work. Well done. Let's move on to our phase 5 tricky words. Okay, let's see what you can remember from last week. Great job, Mr. Mrs. Brilliant. People. Fantastic. Oh, brilliant work. Let's have a look at the tricky words that we've used this week. The first one we're going to look at is looked. Good job. We looked at this one and we said that it sounds like it ends in a t, but it doesn't. It ends in an ed. Looked. Who can remember what tricky word we looked at yesterday? You're right, it was could. Now we said it looked a bit like cowled, cowled, but we'd never say cowled, we'd say could. Okay, we do have another tricky word today, a phase 5 tricky word, but I'm going to show it to you in a moment, because first I want to tell you what our alternative pronunciation is. So far this week we have been looking at this grapheme and we have been learning that it can sometimes be pronounced in different ways. So we already know that it can make a sound, like apple. Let's have a look at a word where it makes the pronunciation. Let's do it together. Scratch. Good job. We've already looked at this one a few times this week. Scratch. Then yesterday we learnt that it could be pronounced in a different way. It can either make an O or an OR sound. Let's have a look at a word where it makes an O sound. Swan. Good job. It makes an O pronunciation. Swan. We have also learnt that it can make a sound. Let's try it with the A pronunciation. Acorn. Good job. So we've got A for acorn, A for scratch, and O for swan. Today we are going to learn another pronunciation. Sometimes this grapheme can make an R sound. Can you say R? Good job. Let's try reading some words where you pronounce it with an R. Path. Path. Good job. Path. Let's try another one. You have a go first. Let's do it together. After. The word is after. Good job. Let's try another one. Ask. Ask. Mask. The word is mask. Asked. Asked. Fast. The word is fast. See if you can do this one yourself. Let's do it together. Bath. Good job. Okay. And this one, can you have a go at? Ask. Ask. Well done. The word is ask. Now there's a reason why I've ended on this one, because now we're going to look at our tricky word of the day. So we just read ask. What do you think our tricky word is? Good job. It's asked. Asked. Miss Willman asked what the tricky word was. Now, like looked, it makes a T sound at the end, but we don't write it with a T. We write it with an ED. Good job. Asked. Have a go at writing asked down onto your paper. Asked. Pause the video and have a go now. Okay, let's do it together. Now I know it's using my alternative pronunciation of this letter. So I'm going to start off with my letter A, knowing that it is pronounced as an R. Now I'm going to sound out the rest of it. Sk. Now just like looked, asked makes a T sound at the end. However, we don't write it with the T. What do we use? Good job. ED. Asked. Well done for writing tricky word asked. I think that we're ready to write some words with the R pronunciation. Your first word is flask. Flask. Okay, let's do it together. Ask. Or R, so it makes that R sound, but it's written with this grapheme. Kicking ka. Flask. Good job. Okay, the next one I'd like you to write is path. Path. Let's do it together. Path. Good job. Okay, last one I'd like you to write is after. After. Pause the video and do it now. Okay, let's do it together. After. Good job. We are ready now to write some sentences. Your first sentence is, can you run fast down the path? Can you run fast down the path? You have a go at writing it now. Okay, let's do it together. What do I need to start my sentence with? Good job. A capital letter. Can. K. A. N. U. I'm remembering all of my finger spaces as well. Can you run? R. A. N. Fast. R. So we've got our alternative pronunciation there, making the R sound. Fast. Can you run fast? Down. D. Ow. N. The path. We've got our R pronunciation again. R. Now, am I telling you can run fast down the path, or am I asking? Can you run fast down the path? I'm asking, so I need a question mark. Good job. Let's read it again to make sure it makes sense. Can you run fast down the path? I don't know. Can you run fast down the path? Let's think of another sentence to write. In my bag, I have a flask and a mask. You write it now. In my bag, I have a flask and a mask. Okay, let's do it together. Starting with a capital letter. In. Finger space. My. Finger space. Bag. Bag. I have a. Now remember, in English, words never end with a v, and if you hear it ending with a v, it has an e at the end. Have. I have a flask. That alternative pronunciation. And a mask. We've got that alternative pronunciation again. Kick and cur. Full stop. In my bag, I have a flask and a mask. Great job. To finish off our lesson today, we are going to read a sentence. Have a look at the top sentence on my whiteboard that I am underlining now, and see if you can have a go at reading it yourself. Okay, let's do it together. My father asked. I know that says asked me to run a bath. Let's read it all together. My father asked me to run a bath. Great job, well done. So we have now finished all of our alternative pronunciations for this letter, for the letter A. So we've learnt that you can say it as a, or a, and today we learnt R. Well done. We'll learn a different alternative pronunciation tomorrow. Bye.